Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Friday. Another week has already gone past, hasn't it? We're nearly in July. I think this year is just flying by. But anyway, on Friday I talk about books. And what I have just finished reading is the book that's considered Agatha Christie's best. It's often described as her masterpiece. And that book, of course, is The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. This one is filmed quite often as well. Came out in 1926. So what? It's 100 years old. Yes, it's 100 years old this year. It was the third book with Hercule Poirot, and at the start of the book, Hercule Poirot has already retired and he's gone to live in a country town and grow vegetable marrows, of all things. Well, of course, we know he doesn't retire because he's in a lot of other books that were written after this. It's good. The plot is so clever. Of course, Roger Ackroyd is the one who's murdered. And so Roger Ackroyd, he's a wealthy man. He has a stepson and he has his wife, his brother's widow and her daughter living with him. And there's Dr. Parker is the butler. And then there's the doctor and his wife, and not his wife, his sister. And the book starts with the doctor hasn't actually met Poirot yet. They're next door neighbours, but he hasn't met him yet. But his sister is a real busybody and she knows that there's someone foreign in there, living in there. And he, later in the night, he's been up to see Roger Ackroyd about, I can't remember what it was about, but he leaves, and when he gets back, he hasn't been home for very long when he gets a call from someone who's calling himself Parker, the butler, to say that Roger Ackroyd's been killed and wanting the doctor to come up and see him. And he rushes back, and when he gets there, Parker hasn't phoned him at all. And they finally get into the room and they find Roger Ackroyd dead. So this is the start of this book. I said this was a really clever plot, this one. And I've got other favourites, but I would say this is her best one as well. It's been very popular from the day it was published. And it was also the first time that this style of writing, I don't want to say too much in case you haven't read it, but it was the first time this style of writing was used. And that's what's so clever about it. Of course, it's been used since, but this was the first time. As I've said, she might not have been the best writer, but boy, could she come up with some good plots. And this was a really good plot. As I said, it's been filmed quite a lot. And that's what I said. It's considered her masterpiece. And it was good. I've read it years ago, and it was good to go back and reread it because I'm waiting for another book that's on reserve at the moment. So let me know if any of you have read this book. Do you consider this her best book? Said a lot of critics do. I do. As I said, I've got other favourites, but I think this is the best book she wrote. And as I said, a very clever plot. Okay, so that's it for Friday. I don't read Agatha Christie much these days. And I said, I only read this one again because I'm waiting for a book that's on reserve that I will get on the 9th of July. So, yeah, I said I'm glad I read it. And as I said, let me know if you think this is the best book she read. Okay? Let's start a conversation. So I hope you enjoy your weekend. I'm on the move again. So, yeah, as I said, enjoy your weekend and I'll be back on Monday. Bye.